for the serious gamer.
Alright, next gen tactics, what's going on? It's geirbiscohn. We're doing some mag, but this mag is a little different and it's a little special. And by special, I really mean this is special. I'm using the PlayStation Move in the beta. The beta's over with already for mag, so we can't play the beta anymore. You guys won't be able to try the PlayStation Move with mag until patch 2.0 comes out, which is supposed to be soon. They said it's gonna basically be any time in the next couple weeks. I mean, we don't know exactly when it's gonna be, but it's gonna be soon, and I can't wait for it for a couple reasons. Starting actually this past Tuesday, mag has gone on, not on sale, but on greatest hits and it's going to be re-released, or it's a greatest hits game now, and it only costs $29.99. So for those of you who have never been able to experience mag, you can get it for $29.99 now as a greatest hit. So that maybe that hopefully opens up the game to a lot more players. Because I'd love to see this game grow. Patch 2.0, and everything that has been going on in the beta, as far as customization options and all that, is going to be in patch 2.0. Same move support will be in 2.0 as well. So, and one more thing before I get to discussing the actual usage of the move is head over to my channel and subscribe, because I'm going to actually be giving away a copy or even two of mag after patch 2.0 comes out. So that's it for that, guys. Now let's talk about the PlayStation Move. A lot of you guys are wondering how in the world could you use, or well, I guess not really, because the Wii has Call of Duty, World at War, and I think Call of Duty 4 now, maybe even a version of Modern Warfare 2. I don't know. I think Black Ops is coming out for the Wii, I think. Don't quote me on all this, because I'm not totally sure, but that's what I thought. That's what I remember reading on the internet somewhere, because that means it has to be true, right? Anyway, so the move with mag, SOCOM 4, it's coming out early next year. It's being developed by Zipper Interactive, which is the same developer as mag. It's actually using the same game engine as well, even though it's a third-person shooter. So that'll be cool. Just because we can see how good the mag engine is, and as far as what it can handle. I mean, the graphics are of course going to be upgraded for SOCOM 4, but SOCOM 4 will have move support. You'll be able to use the move with it. And mag will too, as far as patch 2.0 goes. So many of you are wondering, how in the world are you using the PlayStation Move controller for this game? And it's very difficult. It's very difficult. If you head over to the mag forums, the developers are extremely active on their forums, their message boards, and their blog site, and they actually have said that they're going to be the beta was not able to see changes to the move that they're going to make, and some complaints that thgoing to address that people have based on feedback through the beta program. So the move is actually supposedly going to be better. It's going to function better. It's going to be a little easier to use when the actual patch comes out. But it's tough to use. I mean, now I have a theory, I guess. And my theory is that if you are new to first-person shooters, you've never played a first-person shooter before, you bought the PlayStation Move, maybe you're not a hardcore gamer, maybe you're an extremely casual gamer, maybe someone that the kind of audience that the Wii has been kind of directed towards all these years. If you're that kind of player and you pick up the PlayStation Move and mag, you might fare a lot better than someone who's used to using a controller. I still think that even if you are used to using a controller, that you can absolutely become skilled with the move. I just think it's hard, and it certainly takes some getting used to. You'll see my gun, my crosshairs go all over the place, like right there, all over the place. The knifing motion is you jab forward the move controller, you jab it forward, and it does the knife attack. Everything else is pretty standard. It's got the move controller has the face buttons, X, square, triangle, and circle, and they have all the same functions. It's missing the second trigger, but the thumb button on the move does the same function that the R2 does. So the trigger button is shoot, of course, and I don't have the motion controller or the navigation controller. I have the motion controller, the navigation controller. Instead, I'm using just the DualShock 3. You can hold the DualShock 3 you know, the left half of it as if it were a like a nunchuck type thing, and it works just fine. So that's what I'm using also. And a couple things about the move. Basically, when I was using it, I was having a hard time. I only was able to play a few games with it before the beta ended, so I don't have extensive experience with it. It actually is something that I'm really looking forward to being able to screw around with and potentially try to get skilled with when it comes to, or when patch 1. Or when patch 2.0 comes out. And I think my biggest problem is just having a steady hand. You'll see when I perform an action like a knife, or when I get into a heated close quarters combat, I kind of get nervous and freak out, and my reticle goes everywhere, and my hand doesn't stay steady like it should. And I think that is the primary issue that I was having with the move. And I actually, for this video, I don't even end up showing my score at the end, because really the point of it was just to show, because apparently I turned the recording off before the score popped up, first of all. And it was a boring game. We were redlining them, and actually I was really happy that we ended up redlining the enemy team for the whole game, because it gave me a chance to get a full game in of just kind of experiencing the move and its controls. And right here you can see I'm trying to reload and going all over the place. And one thing that I think will help people who are using the move excuse me, and are not used to it, or trying to get used to it, or trying to get better with it, is that you have to just really have to play with the sensitivities. There are, in the menu, the pause menu, the start menu, and the game menu, the main menu, there's a whole slew of sensitivity options. You can change the up, down, left, right. You can change there's this thing called the bounding box. Many of you may know what that is, but what it is there's a box on the screen. Like, you'll see when my crosshair hits a certain, like, it doesn't go all the way to the left side, it doesn't go all the way to one side of the screen before actually turning my view. It only goes, like, you'll see, well, on my screen right now it's about an inch. But you can set it up so that you have to move your reticle all the way to the corner of the screen, or you can set it up so it's only a small box. So if you turn it just a little bit, it will actually turn your view and turn your character as if you were using a thumbstick. That's the best way I can explain it. You might not know what I mean, and if you don't, I apologize. But basically, it affects how free the reticle is to move around on the screen before actually turning your view, if that is a better way to say it. And so I really haven't messed with all those settings, because there's like, you have 100 clicks, 100% on the scale. So there are probably like 6 or 7 or 8 meters options that you can go 100% or to 0%. Vice versa in. So there's a whole lot of sensitivity options that you can use, and I really just think it's going to take some screwing around with those, trying to get them solid, trying to get them at a comfortable spot for you and however your hand works with the move, whether you have a steady hand or not. And this is total fail on my part. Like, I should have killed him, no question. And based on this video, rewatching it, it seems like the LMG has a lot more recoil than in mag retail right now, and I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, we all know the LMG is the noob weapon, but it doesn't need more recoil. It already has enough. But I guess we'll see when patch 2.0 comes out. But yeah, guys, I mean, if you want a shooter to play if you want a shooter and you want to be able to use the PlayStation Move, mag is it, man. If you don't have mag yet, go out and get it for $29.99 as a greatest hit, man, and you'll be able to use the move when patch 2 comes. I can't speak today. When patch 2.0 comes out, I'm really excited for it. You should be too. Or go subscribe to my channel, and you might have a chance to win a copy of mag. As I get off on a tangent here, you'll see here in this section right here, I totally lost a kill. Probably not even gonna die. Am I gonna die? Yeah, I die. I lost a whole bunch of kills that if I were playing with a controller, I would have gotten those kills, no question, and I know it. But that's just one thing that you've taken into account when getting used to the move is, like, actually, the move, if everyone used the move, I think this game would be a tactical masterpiece. And what I mean by that is, right now it's just a rush. The whole game, all the mag is rushing, and I like it for that because I'm a rusher. First and foremost, you know, I don't camp. I can't sit still. My character's always running. I'm never sitting still or walking anywhere. It's pretty crazy. But if everyone was using the PlayStation Move, I really think that everyone's gameplay would slow down. It would be much more tactical, because you have to be. You have to pick your shots. You have to hang back with the move. It's really tough to be accurate at, not accurate, but like precise is a better word, I guess. It's tough to be up close to a guy and getting a press. Well, it's easier closer up, I guess, if you'll see a couple of spray. Then again, the LMG here isn't the best weapon for doing what I'm doing. When you're at least with the move. With a controller, no problem. But with the move, if you want to hang back and pick your shots and not spray like a noob like I am, you're gonna want to use an assault rifle for sure. If you want to rush and spray, then you want to use the LMG. But if you want to hang back and pick your shots and play a little bit more tactically, you want to use an assault rifle, because the accuracy on the assault rifles are far higher than on an LMG. And oh, game's over actually. See, I didn't even post my score because, like I said, I didn't record it, and it wasn't anything special. I may have gone like 15 and 15. I may have gone like 15 and 15, with the primary of my kills being from the knife, because of the way the move is. But that's it, guys. There's some thoughts on the move for you. I would definitely not discourage anybody from picking it up. It's worth a shot. It's fun. It was fun to use in the few games I got to play with it. So check it out, man. It's gonna be cool when the patch comes out for sure. And that's it, guys. Later.